Hello. Hi. Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you're having a nice day. The sun just came out, so we decided to take a little walk. I've got a runner. I'll turn the camera around. Here we go. She wanted to take her baby for a walk, so we're taking a little walk. So I'll bring you up to speed. Habit number 30. Habit number 5 for happiness. Today's day is the 5th one. So we had be kind. Oh, you're going backwards? Hello. Hi. Happy Easter. Come on back this way, girl. Go. Be honest. So what does that mean? It can mean a lot of things, right? Be honest means being honest with yourself, first of all. Come on, we'll go all the way down. Turn around. That might not happen. Anyways. She's full of candy. We had an Easter egg hunt this morning. And there's probably still a bunch of plastic eggs around with things in them. They had a good time. And we had a meal. So that was nice as well. Hey, Robin. Hey, Jonathan. Hi, Cindy. So be honest can mean a lot of things depending on what you were talking about. Sometimes I think about the term be honest with yourself being the most important thing, and not to lie to myself about things that maybe I don't like about myself, or things that I don't care about something else in my life, or maybe somebody else. But I'll be honest about it, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to deal with it. So being honest with myself first is important. So the other thing is being honest with others. Come on, let's go take a walk. Bring the baby. Bring the baby. Come on, we'll go down the driveway. Oh, she took off. So the other thing is being honest with others. So when I think about that one, I kind of chuckle a little bit, because sometimes if you have a friend or you see somebody who's maybe doing something you don't care for, or doing something you don't like, or wearing something you don't think looks the best on them, do you really want to be honest? I don't. I'm going to be kind instead. I'll choose number 1 and be kind, and not say anything, or just leave it as it is. Like, that's what they're choosing for today. Accept it, and that's fine. So that's one of the things I think are kind of on that interesting area of being honest. There's always, I think, a gray line, a gray area, I should say. Come here. Come on, we'll walk down the driveway. Come on. You want to come? What are you looking at? You see the truck? You don't have to run. So the other thing is being honest with somebody else might be saying something to them that might be helpful, but maybe only you want to say it if they actually want to hear it. So you might want to say, do you want any constructive feedback? Or how do you feel about a certain thing? And just kind of feel it out. I don't think it's necessary to make my truth their truth. What's the matter, baby? Come on, we'll walk down here. Let's just take a little walk, okay? Come on, bring your stick. Hey, Janet. Hey, Pam. Hey, Lisa. So another piece of that in being honest has to do with taking a look at how I want to relate to others. And so if I want my relationship with them to be kind, and I want it to also be, what's the right word I'm looking for here? Genuine, then I also may want to say something sometimes, but I can also say it with kindness. I don't have to say it in any way that's going to hurt them. So I think that's important too, because it kind of brings us back to the be kind thing. And I think some of the times it's hard when, some people call it rigorous honesty. And I like that in terms of that. However, I do think you have to have a little discernment in there. What are you doing, girl? She's yelling at the dog. And I think discernment is also important in terms of just general relationships with others. So there are some things about being honest that are sometimes uncomfortable. And sometimes, I do tell on myself if I've done something that I didn't feel too proud of or feel too positive about. Oh, there's a big chicken hawk going by. Hey, Melanie, we're going to come and drop off some baby stuff, girl. Hopefully this week. Yes, come here. Come on down the driveway. Come on down the driveway. Why not? Okay. I'm going to walk a little further. I haven't really walked much today at all. I know this is walk and talk and there's not much walking going on today. But that's okay too. I'll be honest. I did not get any real exercise today at all. So I just know that being honest with myself, being honest with how I view things in terms of how I look at the world, let's say, those are important things for me. My relationships with others, that's important to me too. Come on. Come on down. Come on. She doesn't want to walk. So there's an awful lot more to being honest, and I think the self reflection is always good. The ability to look at yourself kind of honestly in terms of how you relate to yourself in the world and the people that you care about, the people that you love. I think that's all important stuff. A lot of people are taking time to look at themselves during this. Oh, found another egg. I found an egg. Come here. It's right here. Okay, here she comes. Don't run so fast. Slow down. Easy. Easy. Right there. Look, there's the egg. Oh boy. What do you got? Is there anything in it? Yeah. All right. So, having rigorous honesty. You want me to help? Okay, I'm going to open it. Oh, this egg has something inside. What is it? A ping pong ball. It doesn't even come out, does it? Well, that's a funny thing to have in there, huh? Here's your stick. Here's your stick. Oh boy. We'll hold on to that, okay? Not too happy with that egg? Huh? Is that okay? You. What are you doing? He's just standing there staring. What are you looking at? Huh? Anyways, I'm getting very distracted today. It's probably not the best time to be talking about anything at all because my mind is in a couple of places. So yeah, rigorous honesty means being truthful with yourself about who you really are, maybe what your values are, who you want to be on this planet, who you want to be with others. I think that's all important stuff to think about and to be aware of. So I think when it comes right down to it, being honest, a lot of the time I find, I don't think it's necessary. Thanks, she is a cutie, huh? The hardest thing to do is to love yourself. And sometimes maybe you got to be honest about knowing that you don't, so that you can do something about it and work on that. I know for a lot of years of my life, when I was younger, I did not. Whoops. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, don't throw it on the driveway. Pick it up. So when I was younger and I did not realize, and I realized at one point, I forget how old I was, maybe 30, let's say. What's the matter with your shoe? You got a stock? What do you got in it? Rock. You got a rock in it? Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on to me. Sorry, guys. Hang on, we're taking the rock out. There we go. Okay, better? Yeah. All right. I was about 30, I realized I did not love myself. I could not tell myself that I loved myself in any way, shape, or form. I was very critical of myself, and I did not know how to change that at the time. I remember reading some books about different things, how to love yourself, and I thought, boy, this is really difficult. So, it was a process, I will tell you that. And one of the things I remember reading, I don't remember if it was from Louise Hay or it was one of those other kinds of books, recovery type books. But something I picked up along the way was, number one, recognizing that I didn't love myself, which was important. But then number two, recognizing that I needed to do something different because I didn't want to live the rest of my life not loving myself, which to me meant also not taking good care of myself in the ways that I felt were important for self-care, not being selfish, but caring about myself and taking good care of myself. So I'll give you a little tip. You'll probably have a hard time doing it at first. And I've said this to many people only because I was willing to do it myself. For 30 days in a row, stand in front of a full-length mirror naked, look yourself in the eye, and say, I love you just the way you are. So if you can do that, it can start the process of loving yourself. Sometimes you're going to cry through it. Sometimes you're going to just laugh through it and go, I can't believe I'm even doing this. But that's all part of growing up and maturing and learning how to love yourself. So I know that's going to be a tough one for a lot of people. Hey, Walter. So that's one of the things that definitely helped me on my journey. If I think of others, I will definitely share them over the next however many days I'll be doing these talks. But that is definitely something that definitely helped me to learn to love myself when I recognized that I didn't. So it's very easy to be hard on yourself. You're usually judging your insides with everybody else's outsides. And that's not a realistic view of not only yourself to the rest of the world, but your relation to your Creator. Your Creator loves you just the way you are. So maybe you can learn to love yourself just the way you are. As they say, warts and all, right? And you're already okay. You're already loved the way you are. You're already perfect the way you are. Not to say that there's never room for improvement. There always is. But you certainly are not a bad person based on who you are today. And you can work on being a better person, and not for anybody else, for yourself, so that you love you. And that's a very important piece of maturity in my book. So those are my thoughts for the day, for Easter Sunday. It was a really great day. Our church had a wonderful message about what Easter is all about, and some of it is about love, of course. And I want to know that I can take good care of myself and be honest with myself and be honest with the rest of the world about where I feel like I belong. So we've got a great sun coming out. I don't know where everybody else is, but I'm here in Connecticut. And the sun just started shining about a half an hour ago. The clouds have lifted. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon, late afternoon. So again, the sun is always shining, guys. Love you. And we'll touch base again tomorrow. Bye for now.